Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. As promised, today I'm back with a Godzilla figure. Not of Godzilla himself, but it is the Hastings exclusive Medicom toy Godzilla Vinyl Wars Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar! The figure is a Jet Jaguar! Yeah, really cool. This is my only normal colored Jet Jaguar figure. I have two, like, solid colored Jet Jaguars, and then I have the medical Jet Jaguar as well. But this is my only regular colored Jet Jaguar. And I've had him since, like, 2015, 2016, which is when he came out. But I never opened him. I just kept him displayed in package. But now I'm kind of feeling that I want to open him. If he was in a fancy box, I'd probably leave him in package. But this bag, I just don't like the way it looks in the bag on the shelf, you know what I mean? I decided I don't like that look, so we're popping him out. He was originally $89.99. That's right, $90 frickin' dollars for this retro-styled toy. Which I can probably tell you isn't gonna, which is probably not worth it, right? I don't have a lot of retro Godzilla figures because, one, they're so expensive, and two, it's usually not my style, but the ones I have I really like so far. But this guy, I got for like $10 or less because Hastings was going out of business, and therefore Movie Stop was going out of business because they had the same parent company or whatever. So I got him at Movie Stop, which would get Hastings exclusive things. So I got one for nothing on the last day the store was open, just like the Megalon. If you go back and watch my recent Medicom toy Megalon review, I got them at the same time. So yeah, let's look over this packaging. It's nothing special. It's literally just a bag with this card on it. Hastings exclusive. I don't think it was an exclusive of any kind in Japan, just here. Medicom toy. I only have two Medicom figures. You'll see them both today. And then he's just in a bag. I mean, once again, if you want to display it in package, it doesn't look super good on the shelf. However, it does cut down a lot on plastic waste and stuff, you know? So that's, I do got to commend him for that. But let's get him out of package, huh? So here he is, out of package, the Medicom toy, Jet Jaguar, Hastings exclusive Western version, Godzilla Vinyl Wars, etc., etc. He's kind of cool. He's kind of cool. Once again, normally I don't collect retro style figures, but he was so cheap, there's no way I could pass him up. Like, there was just no way I could pass him up. Way too cheap. So, he's a big boy. That's one cool thing about the retro toys, is they are large. They are big chungus. He's got a few articulation points. More than my Bandai Jet Jaguar, to be completely honest. Head goes side to side. Arms go around. They're real stiff, and it doesn't look like they can go real far without being forced, but I don't want to ruin the paint on this guy, so I'm not going to force them. And the legs go forward and back as well. But, yeah, real tight arms. But I feel like that's what I would want to pose the most, is the arms, so retro raggy. But, yeah, I mean, the paint is really clean, because they're in the style of retro kids' toys. But they're for the adult collectors, like the kind of people that grew up with those retro toys, sort of. They're throwbacks. And as we all know, retro style toys for adult collectors are extremely expensive no matter what country they're in. And importing them makes them even more expensive, so that's that. But he's got a nice silver, like the metallic silver and gold on his head is just fantastic. All the paint is extremely vibrant and extremely clean. I like the bright colors on this guy. And this is my only really accurate retro toy. Because I have a Marmot Burning Godzilla that has a lot of gold on it, which is really cool looking but not accurate. And then for size comparisons, I'm actually going to show him with my only other Medicom that I bought alongside him, and that he starred in the same movie with, Megalon. And as you can see, this Megalon isn't even close to being color accurate, but I do adore the colors on this Megalon. So yeah, he doesn't even size well with the Megalon. He's way too tall. But if you kind of do the, oh, Jet Jaguar can manipulate his size, remember the video game, or he could become a little bigger than the monsters, like I'm sure I'm sure my fellow nerds could explain it away to themselves. Plus, when it comes to the retro toys, I'm not concerned with scale really at all, to be completely honest, as long as they're big enough to justify the price. So let's get Megalon out of the way, put him back on, he's on the top shelf over here. He's a top shelf fig. I don't even, oh, I do have a place for Jet Jaguar on the same shelf with my big X Plus 2001. So, for some other Jet Jaguar size comparisons, here he is with the NECA 2001 Atomic Breath Godzilla. Done. Alright, moving on. Here he is with the Bandai Creations 2004 Godzilla. That's a Kamen Rider you're seeing in the corner there. Sorry about that. Done. And now let's check him out with the Mezco King Kong. Alright, I honestly think that's enough size comparisons. Once again, I don't have a lot of retro toys to show him off with, and my Marmot Godzilla is kind of... has a bunch of stuff on him on the shelf, so I'd have to ruin an entire display to pull him out, and I just don't want to do it. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not lazy, I'm just lazy. So, what are my final thoughts on this really cool, really fancy, expensive Medicom toy, Hastings exclusive Godzilla Vinyl Wars Jet Jaguar? Unless you're just a big fan of retro toys, maybe a pass. If you're a big retro toy fan, this is a cool thing, you know? If you're a big retro toy fan, I say go ahead and grab him. He's a fun Jet Jaguar. I think he looks good with the Megalon. I really like him. I do like him. He's not a bad figure. He's exactly what he's supposed to be, which is a recreation of a retro toy. But if you're not really into retro toys, is it worth risking $90 to see if you are? No. I've never paid full price for one of these retro Godzilla figures. The Marmot one was a gift. And then I paid like under $10 for Jet Jaguar and Megalon because the store was going out of business. Otherwise, I never would have bought them. I mean, $90 for each? No thank you. No thank you, absolutely no thank you. So, I feel like that is it for this review. Thank you all very much. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I know it seemed short, but there's not much articulation. I don't have many retro figures to show off with it. There's no accessories, so there wasn't much to the packaging. But next time we're going to review a figure that does have a ton of that kind of stuff. The SH Figure Arts Gokai Green from Bandai and Tamashii Nation. So be sure to check that out next time, and I'll see you all later.